What are some of the tournament rule changes that anglers secretly dislike and hate? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new, my name is Steve Chapman. Tournament bass fishing keeps changing, and every time a new rule drops, anglers smile for the cameras and then grumble in the parking lot. Let's break down some of the tournament rules changes that anglers secretly dislike and hate, and why these rules might not be as popular as the organizations want to think. To start off, number one, polygraphs and truth tests. Let's start with the big one, polygraphs. Every tournament trail reserves the right to give a lie detector test, and they do this after the tournaments. Sometimes it's for the winners, sometimes it's random. And it sounds good to keep the sport clean, right? But here's the truth. A lot of anglers don't like it. They take hours. The tests aren't 100% reliable. They're very stressful for that angler. And anglers who did nothing wrong will walk away feeling like they are criminals. And while the organizations say it's for integrity, many anglers will say it puts an unnecessary pressure on them, and the anglers don't like this. Another one is off limits and information rules. These rules are designed to level the playing field by keeping anglers from gathering information or gathering inside information or practicing too much. The problem? Anglers lose sponsor-driven scouting advantages. They can't explore the water. And locals still help friends get advantages and edges. And it's a rule that looks great on paper. But behind the scenes, many anglers will tell you it just adds more frustration. And without question, one of the hardest rules to enforce. Number three is forward-facing sonar restrictions. Probably the one we've talked about way too much. This is probably the most controversial one, is forward-facing sonar. Some trails are already limiting it and some are banning it. But why do anglers hate that? Because some anglers have spent thousands of hours mastering this technology. And for many pros, forward-facing sonar is their edge. Taking it away from them feels like they are getting the rug pulled out from under them. And those guys have put tons of hours into it to master it. Next is fish care penalties. Now listen, conservation is extremely important. No one is denying that. But here's the catch. Even when an angler does everything they can do right, fish can still die in their live wells. Losing a pound because something is out of your control stinks and stings. And pros quietly admit the rule feels more like a punishment, not protection. Number five is lines in and lines out in start changes. Now, shotgun starts sound great. They're exciting for fans. But for anglers, it means wasted boat rides and less fishing time. Changing fishing windows can throw an angler off and they will struggle. And they've spent days to strategize and make their plan of fishing. And lastly, weigh-ins versus catch, weigh, and release. The Bass Pro Tour went all in with catch, weigh, and release. And it is great for conservation. And I think the future of what the industry and the sport needs to do. But some anglers do not like every fish counts because it punishes anglers who fish for big bites. And other pros hate the traditional weigh-in because the fish are at risk and they have to deal with long lines and long weigh-ins. Either way, somebody's not happy. So those are some of the rules anglers secretly hate. On paper, they make sense. But do they on the water? Sometimes they frustrate the very people who keep the sport and hobby alive. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want to hear from you. Which of these rules hurts most bass fishing tournaments? And do you think the anglers should just suck it up and adapt? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Thank you to all the new subscribers and members and everyone who's interactive on the channel. I really do appreciate it. This is video 5 or 6 of the day. I am trying to knock it out. I had the microphone break right at ICAST. And I was ahead, but I was able to use the broken one and it just got crazy. So I have not filmed in a long time because that camera, that microphone. So finally a new microphone came in. So hopefully it sounds a lot better. But thank you to all the new subscribers and members and everyone who's interactive on the channel. I really do appreciate it. It's a humbling experience, but I want to know where you stand on these secret rules that some anglers dislike. Comment below and tell me what you think. Thanks again. Remember, take a kid fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.